Hey everybody, welcome back. I'd like to introduce you to a game that's quickly becoming my favorite dungeon crawling roguelike, Darkest Dungeon. So let's go ahead and start a new campaign and we'll kick off the tutorial here. Use my channel name. Here's the game save.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness.
Alright, love the visual style this game has, the artwork. Also love the narrator. Alright, this is our tutorial. Basically down here is our map. It shows that we're in this room. The torch represents us and our characters. We have one room that we can go to, so when we're ready we'll go ahead and select the room and we will traverse down the hallway there. It starts us off with two characters, a crusader and a highwayman. Basically you've got a paladin and a rogue type character. Now we've got you know, a hit point bar, which anybody who's played a game like this is familiar with. You run out of hit points, characters die. In this case though it's a little bit different, and we'll get into that in a little bit. Just underneath the hit point bar we've got another bar. Now, that bar is our stress level. Yes, that's right. You get stressed out, you don't perform the way you're supposed to perform. Kind of like real life. This adds a whole new element to the game, which I love, you know. It makes the game extremely challenging and difficult. Adds a lot of flavor to it as well. So let's start off by selecting the room we want to go to.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
And we will begin to traverse down the corridor.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Alright, this is our basic tutorial battle with one brigand cutthroat. Now the cutthroat is a human. He's got 15 hit points, and all of his resists are at 25%. So stun, blight, bleed, and debuff. Now our highwayman's going to go first. He's got a number of abilities, but he is going to use the open vein. We can mouse over here. We've got an 83% chance to hit. Our base is 85. 5% crit. We're going to do 4 to 9, and we've got the option to bleed him.
Obliterated.
Wow, we have a huge crit.
This expedition at least promises success.
Huge crit, instant kill. Good job. Now we got some flashes, and what that represented was that because he got such a big crit and a kill, he actually reduced his stress level and reduced his companion's stress level as well. Now killing him gives us 500 gold, and we'll go ahead and take that, put it into our inventory, and continue on. Alright, now we've got the tent. So we'll select the crusader, and we'll select the tent. See what's inside.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Another 150 in gold.
In forgotten places.
We'll definitely take the gold.
An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Okay, well, these are the creatures of the room here. Now, as you can see, we got surprised. So when we get surprised, our order shuffles. combat order. Now this may change some of the things that we can do. As you notice, the Highwayman can no longer Grape Shot Blast because he's in the wrong position. He can only Grape Shot Blast from position 2 or position 3. Well, the only thing that he has available to him besides aiming is to do an open vein. And we're going to bleed out the Bloodletter. He's a huge guy. He takes up the space of 2 characters. He's got 35 hit points. We have an 85% chance to hit. Now, the guy in the back's got a gun. So he's going to be doing the Grape Shot Blast against us, doing an AoE effect. And the sooner we can get to him and get him put out of commission, the better. But let's go ahead and start off on the Bloodletter. And we did bleed him. That's good. That's good. Now our Crusader, he's got a couple of options. We could stun him. If we stun him, we'll do 2 to 5. He won't be able to attack. That might be for the best. Or we could try to smite him for 6 to 13. Let's try the smite. Oh, complete miss. Alright, big guy hit us for 3. And we're bleeding. Taking 2 damage per round because of the bleed. We're gonna hit him again. We got 8 points that time. And the bleed is stacking, so we've got 4 damage every round because of the bleed. Let's stun him. Alright. Alright, we're gonna keep on hitting him with the open vein. Finish him off with a big 26 crit.
Perhaps the turning point.
I judge thee guilty. Alright, open vein on the pistol guy. Now bringing the pistol guy to the front, he doesn't have the same options, the same attack options that he would have in the back. We're gonna finish him off really quick here. Oh, he dodged. That's unfortunate.
As the fiend falls,
there we go.
A faint hope blossoms.
Rifling through the corpses reveals 275 gold. Gold greases palms, builds empires, and instigates murder. We've got some food. 8 to restore health and stave off hunger. Each party member generally consumes 1 unit per meal. And a portrait, an oil painting of some distant family relation. Of course, we can use the portraits to upgrade the town once we get there. And the Highwayman is going to open this chest. Something doesn't look quite right with this one. Bandit's trap chest. Well, I guess we're going to have a trap then, huh? We did resist it. Did not get any treasure, unfortunately. That's too bad. Let's go ahead and complete the tutorial. Now, the old road, we've got our quest reward up here is 5,000 gold. This shows the treasure that we collected and the heirlooms that we collected. Okay, both of our characters were raised to level 1. Now they, when they get a resolve XP is what it's called, they tend to gain traits. Now, for this level up, the Crusader got the trait Hatred of the Unholy, which gives him a 50% damage and 15% stress resistance against unholy creatures. So that's a good thing. And our Highwayman got a Ruined Scrounger. Okay, so this gives him a 10% scouting chance when he's in the ruins. So that's a good trait as well. So we're pretty fortunate. We'll give it just a minute. We're going to load up the town and take a quick look at it.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Alright, alright. Now this gives us a little rundown of week 1, which this is our week 1 here. Just shows that they both made it to level 1. They all start at level 0. Now we're going to take a look at the Crusader. So he's got the Holy Light, or Warrior of Light. When the light level is above 75%, he gets a 10% damage increase. Of course, the Hatred of the Unholy. He's also got some negative quirks. He's a kleptomaniac, so he's prone to stealing. And he's God-fearing, so he will only pray to relieve his stress, and nothing else. Yeah, let's take a look at his... what he's got here. Zealous Accusation, he's got Smite, which is a definite keep. Zealous Accusation, definitely keeping that. Stunning Blow and Bulwark of Faith. And I think that is, those are the items that I would normally go with on this particular character. Now here we've got Preferred Position, so he's only really of a benefit in positions 1 and 2, so we need to keep that in mind. Most of our warrior classes, frontline tanks, are only comfortable in the first or second position, and can only attack typically the first or second position, as it's shown over here. Let's take a look at the Highwayman. Highwayman, his preferred position is either second or third position in the rank, and he prefers the second target, but first through third is acceptable. Now he's got the Open Vein, which I like. I'm definitely keeping the Open Vein. He's got an aiming buff. The Grape Shot Blast, which I enjoy. Pistol Shot, I enjoy that too. Let's see what else we've got here. Now he can get Duelist Advance, which moves him forward in the rank. No, don't really want to mess with moving him around. I like my party typically set where they're supposed to be. And Point Blank Shot. That's a pretty good shot. Able to knock a target back if we want to do that. Or Wicked Slice. Wicked Slice, it's a 85% chance to hit with a 5% crit mod. But the Open Vein bleeds as well. Don't really need the Slice if we're going to bleed. Might take the knockback. I think I'm just going to leave this guy where he is right now. Alright, let's take a look at his quirks. Hard Noggin, that's a good quirk. 15% stun resist. Quick Reflexes gives him +2 speed. Ruined Scrounger, 10% scouting chance in the ruins. Now he's also a known cheat, unfortunately. That's his bad quirk, so he's not allowed to gamble while he's in town. Alright. Current buildings that we have unlocked, the Graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
I love the narrator. Awaiting a merciful oblivion. That's a great way to put that. We've also got the stagecoach open.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay, love that, love that. Now these are our upgrades for our buildings. So this will allow us to pull 3 heroes from the pool instead of just 2. We've got the Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Take a look at the Blood Doctor real quick. Now, he is 3rd and 4th position is what he prefers. He has Plague Grenade, which affects the last 2. blinding gas, which is a stun, which affects the last two as well. So we have a choice to either blight or stun the last two, which that'll come in handy. He's able to cure blight and bleed, and he's also got a buff, 15% damage buff if he decides to use it. Let's take a look. Now we could also get disorienting blast, which will shuffle a target. No damage though. Yeah, incision, which is a bleed, affects the first and second in the group. And a noxious blast. Allows us to blight the first two. Yeah, we're going to... I think we're going to use him to take out the last two in the group there. I think that's fairly significant. He's the amateur weaponsmith. Minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. That's good. Stout. Gets an extra 15% heal. Alright. He's got a weak grip on life as a negative quirk. Minus 10% death blow resist. Okay, so that's bad. So we'll get into that a little bit later. Sitiomania. Obsessed with food. I'm not sure what that means. He may end up eating more than his fill, perhaps. And then we have a Vestal, which will take her.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Vestal is basically your priest-type characters. They are the healers. The Vestals and the Occultist. But we don't have an Occultist quite yet. Let's see what she's got. Dazzling Light. It's a stun. Okay. It affects our torch as well. Divine Grace, which heals 3 to 5. Illumination, which gives a target a minus 20% dodge. And Hand of Light, which is basically a debuff. Oh, I do not like these skills. Dazzling Light. Let's see, affects the first and the second, and it's a stun. Yeah, I suppose I can do the stun. It only affects him. She can only use that from the back position, which she's going to be in the back too, but if she gets pushed to the front, she really can't do a whole lot besides illumination. And Hand of Light, which are both debuffs. Well, I will keep the Hand of Light just in case we get pushed to the front. Illumination, you know, I don't need illumination. I'd rather have Divine Comfort. Oh, let's take a look at her quirks. Amateur Weaponsmith. So, minus 20% weapon upgrade cost. That's good. She's nocturnal. So, if the light is above 75, she has a minus 2 reaction speed. That's okay. Fear of Beasts. Minus 15% stress resist against beasts. Minus 10% accuracy against beasts. So that's going to hurt her to hit. It's a good thing she's a healer. Alright, and her favorite position is third, although she will take fourth with no problem. Alright, we're going to go ahead and upgrade the Stagecoach network right off the bat there. And just in case we have a bad first mission, we'll upgrade it again.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
there is our party. Alright everybody, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and come back for the next video. We're going to take our 4 characters and put them into the dungeon for the first time, so that should be interesting.